We're here with rocket scientist Griffen Lewis McKee Lloyd, about to launch for the first time from Elkins Park. Mr. Lloyd, what are the prospects for a good launch today?
There has to be gentle breezes so that it won't blow into the trees. We have to have a smooth launch in order to get it up high. And the parachute has to eject so that it doesn't come crashing into the ground.
Now, in the case of a tree landing, what is the response to such an event?
I don't know. I think we have 2 more rockets, so if that one gets stuck up there, it's probably going to fall down sooner or later.
So what you're saying is that the rockets are in fact expendable?
Yes.
Does this rocket have any sort of explosive charge in it?
Yes. It has an engine, which I think is filled with gunpowder, is that right? Yeah. And there's a spark that has to go off, and that could go wrong, so that could...
Sounds very, very complicated.
Not really.
Are you, in fact, when people say, this is not rocket science, are you, in fact, one of those people they're talking about? That you are, in fact, a rocket scientist?
I wouldn't say I'm a rocket scientist. I'll say that I'm interested in just setting them off. I'm not really interested in studying the science.
He's Werner von Braun. He's just...
Now, if I promise to buy you an ice cream sundae, will you strap me on the rocket so I can go for a ride?
No.
That's all for today, and we'll go and take a look at the rocket launch. Okay, we're going to do a very, very specific, highly scientific evaluation of the wind. Ella, throw the grass up in the air, please.
That way.
The wind's blowing that way.
Would you do that again? I missed that, Ella.
All right, try it again. This is how you figure out how the wind's blowing. Throw it up in the air. Yeah, the wind's blowing that way, so we want to launch where, Griff?
We want to launch somewhere over there.
Yeah, get
Not
here.
far over.
Huh?
We don't want to launch far over there, but somewhere over in that position.
All right.
Nice out here today. So nice that the Teletubbies are out walking on the track.
Now, this is the tricky part.
Oh, you attach it to a fuse, which...
We attach it, I really don't know where to attach it, but we have these things.
Here, I'll show you. Just like I said, pretty soon, Griffen, this is going to be your job. And I'm just going to sit back and watch.
That's very comforting.
That's right.
All right. Fuse this with phosphorus on the top. Tear it in half.
Ooh.
You have just one. These plugs are what keep the fuse in the tail end of the rocket engine. Okay. And you want to flip these up so that the clips can get a hold of them. Up, see? That's the problem. They break really easily. So...
Okay.
All right.
Attached. Ready.
All right, Randy, you need to get into...
Griffen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Parachute malfunction. Parachute malfunction.
How did the launches go?
We had 2 launches. The first launch was the United States rocket. Launch was a successful launch. The parachute deployed. Unfortunately, the wind carried the rocket into a power line where the rocket is now hanging over Church Road.
It's a reminder of what we did today. It honors our country. People will walk by and say, little tiny people gave their lives.
Little tiny people gave their lives so we could enjoy rocketry fun. That is exactly what that rocket says today. Second launch was a successful launch, went up straight slightly higher altitude. We had a parachute malfunction. The rocket plummeted to the Earth, but was safe.
Yes, it was safe. Yes, it was safe. Luckily, there was an injury. There was
Luckily.
Not unfortunately, there was a minor injury. The part where the top's is supposed to come out, there's a little dent, and you can move it back and forth. No rip or torn cardboard. We can still launch it again.
And several insects were killed, unfortunately, and a mole was frightened.
That is it for today.